country, these walls have their own integrities, which owners apparently enjoy. And a ruin in reverse, okay? So I was talking about Florida. This is the only place where you build in cinder block because of the hurricane legislation. You strap the roof down. Look at this image here of a house that's about to be clad. One can reread it as a sort of a post-apocalyptic kind of suburbia, right? The ruin. You imagine the ruin of suburbia here after the cladding has sort of peeled away, the windows have fallen off, and this is the remnant of a kind of a long dead lawn in the front. But I don't mean that in a negative way. I think there's an architecture within that. And again, Lou Kahn says, every great building make a wonderful ruin. This sense of sort of accident as well. Here I'm in Las Vegas on a street, and I kid you not, called Aimless Avenue. Excuse me. Who names a road Aimless Avenue? Why'd you just run out of ideas? It's like it's on a Friday. There are lots of examples of things that were designed on a Friday I've come across, and this was definitely one of them. Aimless Avenue. So I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's Aimless Avenue. Why not? I can't be bothered. Yeah, but what's interesting about it as well is this perimeter wall I've talked about actually makes a sort of a turn, turns in towards the development here. So usually that perimeter wall is on the outside, and then you're exposed. The house, the row of houses are exposed, or the lack of embellishment on the side walls is exposed by this wall coming around here, and so you get this house which is this strangely incarcerated by its architecture. When I look at this image, I like to think that it's exactly the same on the other side of this house, and imagine this kind of like as found kind of critique of suburbia, become obsessed by the notion of its incarceration and that kind of heavy quasi-rustic base, A country villa, of course, we talk about, I come from an English tradition, of the villa in the country, the romantic idyll, the bucolic idyll, Arcadia, if you like, that you approach a house through this gentle, winding kind of path across a kind of a natural terrain. Okay, I'm out in Buckeye again. There's a development out there called the Blue Horizons, which has one house developed out of 600. Two houses, I beg your pardon. One that somebody's living in, and the other one is the model home. And the rest of it's like this. Okay, and this is still like this at the moment. What you can see now is that the lots which have been laid out and the service pedestals are all still there, but nothing else has happened. So you've got this incredible, empty, almost super studio-like kind of landscape with these odd houses. But this, to me, has this strangely kind of dark interpretation of that villa in the country, right? This is my villa in the country. I can wander in an aimless